Hello YouTube friends, Dr. Teresa here again. I decided to make this video as I was inspired by Casey is Winter, and he wanted to know how the dwarf seahorses were doing. Well, whatever problem that I've been having still is not gone. I've been having losses and there have not been any babies born yet. I did reach out to a research colleague of mine. He gave me a recommendation. I reached out to a seahorse breeder. She gave me another recommendation. And so I started with the least disruptive recommendation and built from there. So the first recommendation was to do a Formalin Bath extended in the tank with the dwarf seahorses in the tank. And on day one, I added 1 milliliter of formalin. And here's my bottle. It says 37% formaldehyde, but that's essentially diluted formalin. I noticed even on the first day that their colors seemed to brighten a little bit, so I was encouraged. Day 2, I still didn't have any more losses. Color was looking good. Day 3, I did a large water change before adding the next dose of formalin. Again, 1 milliliter for my 10-gallon aquarium. But I did notice that the tails of the dwarf seahorses weren't working right, at least some of them. Here you can see a couple of seahorses. Their tail is kind of curled up, not really gripping or grabbing in the way that they normally would. So that tells me that they're losing mobility in that tail. So I decided to, in addition to the formalin, also add fenbendazole again. So I added a dose, 0.2 milliliters. And I was surprised to see that after just a few minutes, some of them seemed to have better use of their tail. Well, day 4, again, I'm observing colors look good. I haven't had any losses, and I am forging ahead with escalating the treatment. In addition to the formalin and fenbendazole, I am using a cocktail in the enrichment. So I'm adding my normal enrichment here, just a tint of the brine shrimp, and then I also add API General Cure, and that is designed to help with a variety of different parasites and worms. The main ingredients in it is metronidazole and praziquantel. So I have 10 packets in this box, and I have one here. It's already opened, and I'm just using a half a packet. In addition to that, I'm using a product called Focus, and it is an antibacterial powder designed to attack internal infections of fish. And I'm just putting it right into the food. You see there's a little scoop here, and I'm going to put it in there. And it is nitrofurantoin, the main ingredient. Normally you would just add this to like frozen food and it would stick, but I'm just adding it to the brine shrimp enrichment. And then the final thing I'm adding is some garlic extreme. Garlic is known as an appetite stimulant for fish that aren't eating, but also an anti-parasitic for internal parasites. So you can see I'm trying to hit this from all angles, trying to save my seahorses, and I'm just waiting to see what happens each day. I'm not sure if this protocol is going to work or not. It's an experiment for me. The video is getting a little bit long now, so I'm going to stop it right here and do a part 2 follow-up. Hopefully we'll continue to have good news. Thanks for watching and hope to see you in the next installment.